Hello, friends. A segment from the most peaceful country that has never attacked anyone. In Nizhny Novgorod region, gasoline prices have risen by more than 20% in just 4 working days.
Сильно повысились цены на бензин?
Ну да, на 15 где-то вот рублей сразу. Вот это произошло где-то в течение 4 смен.
А люди как реагируют?
Ну как они могут реагировать? Все в шоке.
Judging by her smile, she's clearly subscribed to Magyar's channel, hitting likes, and knows better than anyone that the author is sticking to his content plan. An old mobster with a delusion of grandeur says he was almost crushed by a motorcycle the other day.
Сегодня был, он у меня козлов мощный перевернулся и ехал. Последние секунды только увернулся.
I never thought I'd be so close to that moment, laying flowers at the monument to a motorcycle. News from one of Russia's richest hydrocarbon regions, Novosibirsk Oblast. A children's school in the town of Tatarsk, built back in the 1930s, is literally crumbling before people's eyes.
Вот вышла она, ну вот нам все.
Завалилось. Полностью все завалилось. Вот такая катастрофа произошла. Хорошо, что такой день, что ребятишек никого нету в школе.
But don't get it wrong. The school didn't collapse because of old age. It simply couldn't bear its own greatness. The irony is that on that very day, children were supposed to be taught how to assemble and disassemble a rifle, but no one showed up. But in the Kursk region, children are more disciplined and responsible about the future of their country. Propagandists proudly report on federal TV that children as young as 6 or 7 are already being prepared for the front.
Уверенно брать дистанцию, как Вовка, скоро смогут и его одноклассницы. Сомнений нет, форма обязывает. Эти мальчишки и девчонки примерили камуфляж еще до школы.
В этом году выпускники дошкольного учреждения прям полной группой пошли к нам в 1 класс.
В этом суть долгосрочного проекта. Профориентация по схеме. Детский сад, школа.
No, the host explained it wrong. A long-term project is when your father fights for Putin, and his children will be fighting for Putin's official and unofficial daughters.
Классный руководитель у них не просто классный. Андрей Апурин – участник СВО. Надеется, его опыт поможет воспитать настоящих защитников.
Нам до полной дисциплины еще, конечно, далековато. Есть еще над чем поработать.
I don't get it. Where are the training props that feel realistic? After all, war is a terrible thing, but a mom left at home without a washing machine is even worse. A little musical workout for our viewers straight from Rostov-on-Don. Morning gymnastics from the 1602nd Military Hospital. As they say, Putin lifted Russia from its knees and put it on yoga mats. How terrible their life was before the business trip to Ukraine. No loyal comrade nearby, no big ball for training. Well, thank God now they have everything. I suggest congratulating them on this in the comments. The magical realtor from occupied Donetsk is back with us again. Today he's offering to buy an abandoned building with bare cinder block walls for 75 million rubles, which in dollars is almost 900,000.
У нас в Милекино прямо сейчас можно купить пансионат всего лишь за 75 миллионов рублей. В чем особенность? У вас будет собственная речка течь во двору. На втором этаже у нас целых 16 номеров. С этой стороны у нас на 2 персоны. А с этой стороны у нас на 3 человека. С комнатой, здесь у нас санузел, красиво висит телевизор.
There are 3 things one can watch endlessly in this life. Fire burning, water flowing, and the TV in this pristine luxury.
Тут мы заходим в шкафы для хранения вещей. Вот она сама комната, окно пластиковое, кондиционер и вот такие вот невероятные закаты.
Damn, what a tough choice. To enjoy the coziness with hot chocolate under a blanket, or those incredible sunsets in this voting are better after all. What do you think, friends?
Здесь огромный бассейн надувной, беседочки, качельки, зоны отдыха, зоны для фотосессий. Вложите сюда бабок и получайте всю жизнь потом удовольствие.
Here's the situation. You've got $900,000 and a desire to enjoy life. Where could you invest it? Maybe in a 2-story house in Florida with a palm tree in the yard? Or in a home in Texas big enough for your whole family? Perhaps a house in Canada with its own plot of land near a pond? No? How about a huge villa in Thailand? No, that's not really what I need. For $900,000, it would be more correct for me to buy ruins with bare cinder block walls in an unrecognized republic in the middle of a field. Friends, now is the perfect moment to hit the like button. And don't forget to share this video with your friends. Thank you. Let's get acquainted. This is Roman Anatolievich. He decided that the easiest and fastest way to make money would be in Ukraine. But it seems something went wrong, so let's listen to how much money Roman actually managed to make.
Здравствуйте. Я рядовой контрактной службы Министерства обороны Российской Федерации. Никифоров Роман Анатольевич. Находясь в зоне проведения специальной военной операции, я получил тяжелое ранение. Жизнь моя круто изменилась. Госпиталя, больничные койки. За ранение я получил все причитающиеся выплаты. Положил их на банковские вклады. В середине апреля этого года я вернулся домой с госпиталя после очередной операции. Моя жена решила съехать, но сделать она решила это не с пустыми руками. Пользуясь моим недееспособным положением, улучила момент, завладела телефоном, закрыла вклады и совершила кражу денежных средств. Уходя, забрала из комода золотые украшения, деньги, отложенные на черный день. Я обратился в полицию. Ее доставили в отдел. Была проведена очная ставка, на которой она пообещала все вернуть, украденные средства. Но на этом все и остановилось.
Poor wife. All her friends have normal husbands. They go to war, die there, and the wives get the money. But no, this one came back. She had to carry out special mammy money operation to seize her fairly deserved funds. News from the category, we don't abandon our own. Krasnodar. A kind local resident decided to peacefully liberate a donation box meant for participants of the special military operation.
Вот мы нашли виновного.
Сергей меня зовут.
Что вы сделали, по какой причине вы к вам приехали?
Ну, по пьянке все произошло.
Мы разговаривали с вашими родственниками, они сами говорят, что да, мы там, у нас есть друзья, у нас есть знакомые, хоронили, и вы вот такое творите.
You've got it all wrong again. Sergei didn't steal money from the jar for the war participants. He simply filled it with a negative balance, all in the best traditions of Putin's army. Grab everything you can carry. But judging by the Ukrainian flag on his t-shirt, this was a subtle partisan operation. Future millionaires and heroes of Putin's Russia cheerfully pose for the camera without their parade uniforms. On the left, they proudly pose for the camera in parade uniforms. On the right, already without. Big news of the day. Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk promised to shoot down any flying objects violating the border without hesitation. I take it they picked up the habit of making promises and threats from Trump?
I have only one request to the Russian government. If another missile or aircraft enters our space without permission, deliberately or by mistake, and gets shot down and the wreckage falls on NATO territory, please don't come here to whine about it. You have been warned.
Surely Erdogan, who instantly shot down a Russian fighter jet back in 2015, is now sitting there thinking, damn, that's how I should have responded. Friends, making content on YouTube is getting harder every day because of blocks and restrictions. But thanks to your support, this channel keeps going. I also want to say a huge thank you to everyone who keeps supporting the channel with one-time donations in the YouTube comments. You're the best. But if you can, please consider doing it through Patreon or buy me a coffee instead. That way, your support reaches me much more directly. YouTube takes a 30% cut, while those platforms only take around 10%. Plus, you get extra perks. For example, with a Patreon subscription starting at just $3 per month, you get early access to new videos and exclusive content not available anywhere else, like the raw, unfiltered testimony of a Russian paratrooper dragged into the invasion of Ukraine without warning or choice. He exposes the chaos, corruption, and cruelty inside the army, and how telling the truth made him a target of the FSB. A very special thank you goes out to those of you who, on top of your Patreon membership, still find a way to support me through one-time donations on Buy Me a Coffee. If heaven exists, I'm sure there's a warm and well-lit corner there, reserved just for you. Right now, I have 56 incredible patrons. Let's hit 60. Not saying goodbye. See you soon.